I'd like to welcome you back to WPBNetworks.com. My name is Donnie Glover of the Glover Report. This is the Glover Report, and we try to keep it real. I should note that my website is bmorenews.com, and in conjunction with WPB Networks and all of the great people here, we try to produce a show each week that brings great people with great topics. Empowering information is the ultimate goal, so that we can work together to transform our community. Right now we have with us Beverly Smith. Hi, Beverly.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great, and yourself?
We done had Chicago gangsters in the house today. We done had Baltimore gangsters, south side of Chicago, West Baltimore. Now we going over to Southeast DC.
Whoop, whoop.
Wind me up, Chuck.
How y'all doing?
Marion Bond, man for life.
That's right, Chuck Brown, Mumbo Sauce, Go-Go, you know the
No
wizards.
taxation without representation.
All day in the paint. No,
Howard Theater. Howard University.
Ben's Chili Bowl.
I was waiting to see if they was going to say Ben. So Ben's is still a spot.
Oh, yeah. We have about 3 of them now.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. Franchise.
So what do? You write books. This is a book. He kept me.
I am a writer.
One of the chapters say ride or die chick. I want to know what that chapter is all about.
You would go to that one, wouldn't you?
Ride or die chick.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, what's your book? He kept me. This is a true story about a young woman struggled through the streets of Washington, D.C.
That's it.
Should put Southeast.
Southeast, that's important.
Growing up in the Southeast section of the nation's capital with a large family in the 80s was very interesting, to say the least. You saw the effects of illegal drugs, heroin, crack, Love Boat.
Yep, right in my home. Yep. 1980s hit our streets. My mom became addicted to crack. My sisters and brothers. I'm number 8 or 9 children. So my brothers and sisters, it became a business for our family.
Your kingpin.
Yeah, sort of on that level. But, with City Under Siege, it fell quickly. They put an end to that. I
remember Earth, Wind, and Fire had an album, and there was a line to this song. The album they had, We Can Touch the World, but it was a song about crack addiction that said it's going to take all we've got to bring that boy on back.
Yeah.
So we know what crack did business-wise, but the flip side of that is the damage.
Oh, yeah.
And how to heal the damage.
That's it.
Some of which won't be healed.
Yeah.
Some people going to the grave with pain.
Yeah.
What can we do to get back on course?
I think it's time for a healing. It's time for the communities to go back into that village stage. I grew up in Southeast DC, and I can remember right before the crack epidemic came, we had block parties. You had parents that looked out for the children in the community. And when you did wrong, everyone cared for that child.
Crack pushed our selfishness.
It did. It became every man for themselves.
You didn't have to get high.
You didn't.
But you may be the woman dating a crack dealer. You ain't thinking about what he's doing in the streets to make that money. You just think about going down to Tyson's Corner
and getting your
Mercedes Benz or something out of that fancy mall down there.
And not thinking about the children who's going hungry due to their parents' addiction.
Same with these casinos.
Exactly.
Everybody pushing for casinos. Now, if you from the hood, you know what happened when daddy been out spending money in that one-armed bandit machine all night. You spent your rent money, next month's rent money, and the money after that rent money.
And then curse you out when you ask for food. Because he's upset he lost his money. So
he's addicted.
He's addicted. Yeah. So those are some of the effects that happens in our community with drugs and poverty, the addiction to crack cocaine. Like you said, it have a lasting effect on the family. The low self-esteem that comes with children that lives in that environment, and the process it takes to build themselves back up from
Tell
trying
me
to
about the
overcome
building
those.
back up process.
The building back up process, again, it really takes, that loyalty, the family to come together.
But I want my rock. That's all I want. I don't hear nothing
Yeah.
about what y'all talking
Yeah.
about. I want what I want. I want it
Yeah.
now. Give me my damn money.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me my money.
And that's
No, give
yeah.
me my money. I need to go get a blast. That's the mindset.
That's the mindset.
How do you counter that, Beverly?
Yeah, yeah. And as a child going through that, it damaged my self-esteem. And building it up through education. Through my nonprofit, Mama Safe Haven, we promote self-love, higher education, and self-employment. And I think to build from the inside out is the only way, because so many people are hurting on the outside and looking for a fix from the outside instead of building from the inside.
Beverly,
out.
I hear that you and I think the same of Marion Barry. I think he was the greatest black politician of our era.
Oh, that's most definitely.
Why do you think that?
My very first encounter with Marion Barry was 25 years ago. I was in the 8th grade summer job program. He came to visit our school in Southeast Washington.
So you got a check for summer?
I did.
You got a summer job?
I did.
And
Now,
he was responsible for it?
He was responsible because at the time I didn't have my birth certificate. He came into the school building. He asked, did everyone get a summer job? And when I raised my hand and said, no, I didn't, he called and got a van that same day. It was probably 10 of us that did not have a summer job. And he personally got us on a van. He took us down to 500 C Street. And he made sure.
What's that 500 C Street?
500 C Street at that time was where the children we had to go to sign up for a summer job. That was the first original spot in DC, 500 C Street, to sign up for a summer job, summer employment.
You got me in
and
tears.
he personally made sure, because I'm an Army brat, I was born in Virginia, my birth certificate was damaged, and when I went down to get a summer job, they wouldn't, because my birth certificate was damaged. And to our surprise, we didn't know Marion Barry was going to visit our school, but he was always in the community. He came in and he wanted to make sure everyone had a summer job, and I did not have a summer job, and
listen to this.
He
y'all.
came to the school. He brought a van. He got on the van with us, and I remember like it was yesterday. We had a ball riding down there. He made sure we all got a summer job, and then he went a step further and had them order me a brand new birth certificate. So Marion Barry is someone who's very dear to me.
So when you see mainstream media, when he died,
yeah.
I think it was TMZ put something out there very disrespectful. It was another news headline. I don't remember the publication, but it was white mainstream media that was very disrespectful of Mayor for Life. What did you think when you saw some of the headlines, crack mayor? Would you refer to him ever as a crack man?
Never, ever.
Because if you know anything about smoking crack, you know that he wasn't trying to hit that pipe. That girl was really setting him up.
Yeah,
he
it was
there
a setup.
for some sexual business maybe, but he wasn't there for no crack.
That's
cocaine.
right. The man that I saw in my community very often, he was always, and I lived in a low income community, and he was very present there. He was always, telling us, to never give up, and he's really have been the driving force behind me in my career of becoming a community activist. Just this summer, me and Marion Barry did a book signing together. So I've done speaking engagements with Marion Barry. He's been very, very active in my career and making sure that I be successful.
Didn't you tell me you had something to say about never give up?
Yes, I created a Never Give Up workshop. And it deals with letting go of guilt and shame and dreaming big and higher, and just really overcoming obstacles through journaling and writing. Writing was something that helped me. It was very therapeutic for me to write. And we encourage journaling. We encourage letting go of guilt and shame, dream big, never give up on your goals. Also, self-love, higher education, self-employment, creating for your own.
When crack addiction hits a family, and I was just talking to someone earlier today about what I saw in Ethiopia. We were visiting an orphanage for children that lost both parents to HIV and AIDS. And the orphanage, the children housed in this orphanage, if it weren't for the orphanage, they would be child prostitutes. Have you seen similar in DC?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know personally situations. It's real. It's real in Southeast DC. It really is. It's really the norm. It's sad, but it has become the norm, where parents that are on drugs they know that their children are sexually active, and they will turn them on to their drug dealer. They will sell them to their drug dealer. And the child being 14, 15 years old, just wanting to be loved and wanting that attention. So maybe, shoes or ride around in a nice car.
Have you had to deal with them 10, 15 years after their parents done pimped them out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just that low. I worked in rehabs and sexually abused homes with youth that have been through that. And it's damaging. The self-esteem and just going through the rebuilding of, getting them to trust again.
Beverly, a lot of people want to blame the young people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame the young people. Mm-hmm. I don't blame them for what they don't know, whether it's manners.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know.
Yeah.
I don't blame the children. I blame the parents and the grandparents.
Yeah.
Because the apple don't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
And if you put some time and energy in that child, like we put into going to the latest happy hour or playing on Facebook, then our children wouldn't be as hurt as they are.
Definitely.
It's a lot that we can do.
Yeah, it is. And it starts with educating ourselves. I mean, the education is free at this point, because we can go to the library. We have elders in our community that we can get information from, because it's, at the bottom line is you can't teach what you don't know. So you have these babies raising babies. You have, people that just want to fit in and don't understand that that's not the mode for you. You have to create your own path.
There was a time when Sursum Quarter was black.
Yeah.
And it's still black, but Sursum Quarter, 13th and U, Chocolate City ain't so chocolate no more.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What does this regentrification do to the psyche of the black folks there, who are used to a Marion Barry in charge?
I think, in my personal opinion, I think it puts a little fire up under people. It lets them know that change is going to happen whether you like it or not. And it's important for us to get out of the victim seat and become victorious. I think D.C. is one of the best cities to live in. It's a city of hope because they have so many resources to help someone. So there's really no excuse for someone not to be able to succeed in that community with the correct support. So I think it takes that support system. It takes people to just be able to dream high and dream big, because those goals are attainable in D.C.
Okay.
I think that they are,
Okay. How many minutes we got there, Mr. Producer Man, Darnell? Number 3. So I need you to look into the camera and give somebody who's suffering, whether it's sexual abuse, rape, molestation. I've met so many women that have told me stories of being molested by people in their own damn family.
Yeah.
Crack.
Yeah.
Heal somebody, lady.
That's right.
This is Beverly Smith, Mama Safe Haven. Yes. Save a soul, baby.
All right. I just want you all to know, if you're going through any pain, at the... Okay. I just want to let everyone know that Jesus is a healer. I just want to promote and let everyone know that it takes a high power. It takes something bigger than ourselves to become who God called us to be. And I'm saying that because God saved me. I'm here to let everyone know that it's important for you to believe in yourself. Believe in the dreams and goals that you had as a youth. If you're going through any sexual abuse, share that information with someone you trust. Believe in yourself and love yourself enough to know that you do not deserve to go through that. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And never give up. Never give up. Put your blinders on. Walk straight towards your goals. And the more you walk, the further you go, the further you'll come closer to your dreams and your goals. I'm just here to let you know, as a person who's been through sexual abuse, teen pregnancy, the death of loved ones, it's possible for you to obtain your dreams and your goals. You just have to stay focused and educate yourself. Education is key. So here at Mama Safe Haven, we promote self-love by hugging on yourself, taking time to take bubble baths and, read to educate yourself.
I ain't got no damn bubble bath. I got some
dishwater. You better get your dishwasher.
Oh, they take back the chlorine. It's the Ajax. It's some Ivory dish detergent. We gonna have bubble bath.
By any means necessary, retreat.
Dude, that count as a bubble bath. That's a damn dishwashing liquid.
You have to light your candle.
You got to put a plug in for Mary.
Okay. So yeah, and with Marion Berry,
Mary.
Oh, for my mom. Okay. Yeah, my mom, she is someone who was a strong woman. She raised 9 children, single mother. She did, coping skills is a huge issue in our community. However, she made sure we had a roof over our head. We always had a hot plate of food. She always made sure we had clothes. She taught us how to use that washboard and wash my clothes out by hand. So I stand here today as a whole woman because of Murray G. Smith.
Can you cook?
Oh, yeah. I throw everything in one pot. Get you some stewed potatoes. But, at the end of the day, it's really about motivating yourself. You have to be self-motivated because this world is so cruel and so ugly. So many people will see that fire in you and try to put it out. So it's important for you to love yourself, to have that self-motivation, and also to be willing to help someone else.
How can people get in touch with you?
Oh, I can be reached at Mama Safe Haven. That's www.mommassafehaven 2014.com. You can call me. I am available to speak with people. My number is 202-903-5122.
What's that number again?
202-903-5122.
But send her a check. Don't be trying to get no free damn therapy. She need her money.
That's
so
right.
You call, make a donation, take $20, $50. You feed people, dude?
Oh yeah, I can show you to the nearest shelter where you can get free food.
Oh, you ain't.
We connect with different organizations.
All right.
For
So
resources.
you've been in Baltimore how long?
I've been in Baltimore. Well, I come and visit as often as I can.
Who got the best crab cake? I'm gonna see if you're gonna get a Baltimore pass.
Oh wow, I'm gonna go with
Somebody mama.
Phillips.
Okay.
Get your book. My book, He Kept Me, is available.
We don't
at
go to
Amazon.
the we go to the Lexington Market.
Go to Amazon.com. You can go to my website. You can also find me on Facebook at Beverly Smith Brown. Check out my Never Give Up workshop on my website. We deal with domestic violence, sexual abuse, homelessness, single parenting, teen parenting. Even if you have a child in the juvenile system, we have someone who can help you work through that. It's very important, parents, for you to advocate for your children. Very important for you to advocate. Do not feel intimidated talking to your teachers and the different workers in the school just because you don't speak on their intellect level. Just let them know that your love and your passion for your child will show through, and they'll stand up and make sure they give them the right.
Stop putting our boys and girls on Ritalin.
Oh yeah, and that's right. You have to advocate. Don't let them give your child that medicine. Give them a book, sit down, read with them.
That's pre-drug addict training, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Those coping skills.
Okay, well, we've been talking with Beverly right here. He kept me. Do check her out, Southeast DC.
That's
we
right.
appreciate you.
Thank
God
you.
will continue to bless you and yours. My name's Donnie Glover, publisher of BeMoreNews.com. Donnie, DONI.Glover on Facebook. On Twitter, Donnie BeMoreNews1. We also have a second website, BlackWallStreetNews.com. On that note, we have a Black Wall Street next Thursday, Black Wall Street 25th Street at 25th and St. Paul. Just go to BeMoreNews.com. And what else we want to plug? I got a new book. I got a book coming.
Oh, okay.
It's called Unapologetically Black. Stay tuned.
I would like to plug in my movie. I have a movie coming out.
Did you bring a check?
No, I didn't bring a
Just
check.
because you're a pretty woman don't mean I won't stick you up.
Still I Rise, coming to movie soon. It's a movie
I will
about
be
4
sending
women.
her an invoice. Still I Rise.
Still I Rise. Also, we have other programs that we run out of Mama Safe Haven. We have DC's Youth Has Talent. We just hosted our 2nd annual Black History Talent Show.
So you got a building over there?
Oh, yeah. We work out of Benner Park Recreational Center.
Oh, so we had to come over there. Can we come over there and do an award ceremony? We're going to do
yeah,
Black Wall
sure.
Street.
That'll be awesome.
I just asked for a spot in D.C. We coming to D.C.
Oh, yeah.
Black Wall Street, D.C.
All right.
Is this Southeast?
It's in Southeast.
Well, then we're going to Southeast.
We would love to have you. Black Wall Street in D.C., come on.
We've been there. It started in D.C. in 2011.
Definitely. I know that. Let's bring it back.
My name's Donnie Glover. Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Frank and April Johnson. Thank you to the entire WPB Networks family. Talk to you next time.